globally. Our motto is service above self. And in 2022 alone, we had projects and donations of over $300 million. Rotary, our focus is access to clean water, maternal health and child care, peace, and basic education and literacy. Rotary Club internationally has contributed significantly to the eradication of polio. We have contributed to access to clean water in countries across the globe. We have peace missions and scholarships that are open to non-members of the Rotary Club. And one of our key focus, maternal health, has seen significant promise and progress in South America and in Asia. The Rotary Club of Christiana is headed again by Mr. Paul Patmore, and we have our mentor, Mr. Lloyd Swaby. We also have all of our members have executive duties, whether it is public relations, memberships, designing service projects, doing fundraising, or just ensuring that all members are well and accounted for. Now, one of the things that you might be wondering is, so I'm hearing about the global impact of Rotary, but what is the local impact of Rotary? Let me tell you something. We might be small, but in the spirit of being true Jamaicans, we look about the Talawa as a club. One of the things that we have right here, probably about 3 miles from right here, is the Garment Construction School that is up at Knox. That building is owned by the Rotary Club of Christiana, and through that we're able to provide services of garment construction training at a discounted rate. At the Percy Junior Hospital, we have done substantial work. Between 2021 and 2022, we set up an antenatal clinic at the Percy Junior Hospital. And what this means is that prior to the antenatal clinic, babies born in distress had to be taken by ambulance to the Mandeville Regional Hospital. And that drive, as you know, would take 30 minutes, all being well. When a baby is born in distress, that 30 minutes can be the difference between life and death. The antenatal clinic means that, and we spent over $2 million on that clinic, that means that as if a baby is born in distress, they're able to get treatment immediately. We also have an autoclave machine that we also got sponsorship for from one of our Rotary clubs in the United States, and that was at about $1 million. Again, prior to the Percy Junior Hospital having that autoclave machine, instruments that are used for surgery had to be sterilized at a different location, and that took 20 to 30 minutes to get that done. Again, that's critical equipment that can be the difference between life and death. So now the hospital is able to sterilize equipment immediately and better serve their patients. And as you know, Percy Junior serves around 4 parishes: St. Anne, Paragon, Trelawney, Manchester, right? One of the things that you might see in Christiana, because we're primarily based in Christiana, is our Labor Day project. The bus stops, majority of the bus stops that are in the Christiana area, they are owned and maintained by the Rotary Club. So when the rain is falling, the sun is too hot, the children are able to get shelter in a decent facility. We've also painted and maintained the pedestrian crossings in the Christiana area. Now, for this year, one of our key focus is mental health. And mental health is something that's very, very important. For this year, we have sponsored the All-Side Health Clinic that's in Trelawney. And one of the things that we have done is to refurbish the facility so that it is more comfortable and sanitary for both the staff and members of the community who are served by the clinic. We have also provided refreshments for the mental health patients that come to the clinic at the end of each month. And we held a seminar for new mothers, teaching them about the importance of early literacy, as when right? They can read to them. Teaching them about the importance of early literacy in the development of the child. One of our key focus, as I said before, is basic literacy and education. And this year, one of the things that our president is very passionate about is accessibility for students with diverse needs. And so, for the Troy High School, we have partnered with their first student who is differently able to ensure that he is able to have access that is equitable and that he can access his school just in a way that us who are very much able and have no disabilities can do so. So we have given him a wheelchair, a special bathroom, special desk, and we've also sponsored him for the entire year for his back to school.
Very good.
So, how can you help? To learn about Rotary, Rotary is made up of people of integrity, and it's also made up of people who are diverse in terms of their vocation. Our code of conduct asks us to be persons of integrity and good standing, not only in our vocation, but in our personal lives. Also, one of the key parts of being a Rotarian is that whatever your vocation is, it must not be self-serving, but your vocation must serve your community. So those are two of the key components of being a Rotarian. But outside of being a Rotarian, you can volunteer with Rotary, you can volunteer with us as your local Rotary Club. You can support our initiative with your time or with your money, and we welcome it. So I want to thank you all for giving me this opportunity to talk about the Rotary Club, and I look forward to hearing from you and to hearing you. You can connect with us on Instagram, you can send us a message if there are initiatives in your community that you're interested in joining. If you want to set up an Interact Club at your school, we develop young leaders, or if you just want to volunteer with one of our many projects that we're doing in our community. Thank you very much.